comfortable with the process of creating a marketing strategy by answering simple, basic marketing questions. So I know you've got some burning questions, and I've got one to bring up for you now. I've had people ask me several questions, and so I know what basic marketing questions you have about creating marketing strategy, about learning more about marketing and branding, and all of those things you need to do to create a strategy that's going to grow your business online. So today we're going to talk about question number 1. So today we're going to talk about the most basic question that everybody has about marketing. What is marketing? Well, I'm here to tell you what it is, and I'm glad you asked. Marketing is simply those activities that you do offline and online, doesn't matter, activities that you do in order to get attention to your business and grow your following and grow your audience so that those people become customers. So what you're looking for is to grow a target audience. So now marketing is those things that you're going to do in order to facilitate that. And what I mean facilitate, I mean make it happen. So branding is really what your marketing strategy creates for your business, but marketing is everything you do, the steps that you take to promote your business to a group of people. And we were saying that great marketing is targeted steps that promote your business to the group of people you want to reach that will be receptive to your message. I brought up an example that if you hire somebody to hand out flyers on the corner and they give out flyers to everyone, that's not really a targeted reach. That's just, you're hoping like one of those people that you give the flyer to is going to be someone who's receptive to your brand message or your business. But there are better ways to do that. So you would do great marketing would be an example of, instead of handing out flyers, you could do Facebook ads and target a certain section of town or a certain city or state, or you can even target countries. You can even target like all of Europe if you wanted to with Facebook ads. Well, does that give you some insight onto marketing? I could give you some technical definition, but I really don't like to do that. I like to make it simple. I like to make marketing simple and simple terms so you can understand it. So this is not like a lecture or a class or, where you have a textbook. All those things are online. You can Google them and find them out for yourself. But I like to make that connection between the knowledge that I have and the questions that you have. So this is how I like to help business owners. I explain things in simple terms. I keep it simple so it makes more of a connection with you and you understand the basics, and that's going to help you when you're growing your business by creating your marketing strategy and keeping that marketing strategy fresh. So we always have to keep it fresh. You can't just create a marketing strategy and then not update it or look at information that we need to add or things we need to change, okay? So with this series, Ask TJ About Marketing, I'm really trying to bring the knowledge that you need in order to help you grow your business online, because there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of, well, I don't know what to do or where to start. So I want to break that down in a simple way so you can understand and make that connection with your business and what you need to do, the activities and the things you need to do in order to create a marketing strategy. Got it? Good. I hope that was simple. If not, let me know. All right, so back to the questions. That is a little bit about marketing, but here's another thing I want to bring to you. Marketing often gets confused with branding. Have you ever done that? Yes. So let me tell you a little bit about branding, because marketing and branding are often confused for one another, and I want to make it simple. I want you to understand so you can use this information, right? So then he goes into, okay, well, what about branding? And then his description, this is Mark's description, he says branding is a process of building and sustaining an emotional link to your customers. So it means, we talked about branding before, but really you're talking about when somebody mentions your company or brand, when you're not standing in a space, what stands there instead of you? Branding is a look and a feel for your business. It's the physical representation of your business idea, your mission, what you're trying to accomplish, online or offline. Okay, so here's a good example of branding. Branding is you go to another place, another location in the world, and you see this business with colors and logos and everything, and you go, oh, I know what that business is. That's branding. Branding is recognition. Branding is feeling and knowing and connecting with a business wherever it is. Okay, so that could be, it could be your website, it could be a location, it could be the colors, it could be the tagline. A tagline is simply a one line that encapsulates I didn't want to use encapsulate, encapsulates a mission, a business mission. So tagline, I'll give you one. So Nike's tagline is just do it, right? So that is a tagline, and Nike's mission is tied up into that one sentence or one line that can convey what they're trying to accomplish with their business. Okay. All right. So branding. Another issue with branding is that people think that the logo, the font, the color is the brand. And that's a part of it. That's their brand identity. But branding really is, what are you trying to accomplish with the audience? What are you trying to accomplish with your customer? What are you trying to make them feel? What are you trying to get them to do? So think about branding as a feeling, and marketing is activities. Marketing is the thing that you do to get attention to your business. Branding is the things that you gather. It could be physical items, but it could be also the feeling that you want your audience to have about your business. That could be also a part of branding. So branding can be simple, but it can also be complex. Marketing is very simple. It's just simply the activities, the things that you do in order to bring attention and awareness to your business. So you want to start with marketing your business, of course, especially when you're talking about online or social media. But in order to scale and grow, you really need to think about branding. And branding is a much more complex situation. Creating a branding strategy can have much more detail, and it should have more detail, because you're growing something from, okay, I just want some attention to my business, to, okay, I want my brand, my business to stand for an idea, a mission. And when I have customers, they feel this way about my products and services. There's another part of it, and it's branding. And people get branding and marketing mixed up all the time. All the time. I mean, I think we talked about this several times. The difference between marketing and branding. There's a difference. They're not the same.
There's a big difference.
Right. It's a huge difference. And also, when you hear the word branding, what do you think of? Oh, that's logos, colors, graphics, fonts, visuals. No, that's not what branding is. Those things are a part of your branding, but branding is here in the mind of your customer. Branding is how you make them feel, how they feel about you, vice versa. And that's based on the interaction between them and your business. Okay, so that's branding. I know it can, it can be a little detailed, and really the activities and the things that you do on social media, especially, it seems simple. Oh, just write a blog post. Oh, just do a podcast. But there's much more planning and thought that needs to go into it, because you're using these tools to build something online. You're building your business. So it really needs to be more complex. So don't worry if you don't have everything fleshed out all at once. Some of these things will come to you, especially if you're talking about branding. The more things you do marketing on the marketing side, the more you'll get an idea. Okay, oh, I want my brand to do this. I want my brand to say that. I want people to feel this way when they encounter my business. And then I want them to take this away. That is branding. It's not okay, like with the masses, there's the green coat.
Right.
That's just an imagery. That's just a symbol. So we're saying branding is not symbols, it's feelings. Branding is feelings. So now I always like to give you a official definition so you can see what we're talking about. So they're saying a branding strategy is the long-term plan to achieve a series of long-term goals that ultimately result in the identification and preference of your brand by consumers. So that's just what we said. Branding is you, what they say with you when you're not around. It's like perfume. When somebody wears a perfume or cologne and they walk by, don't you still smell it? And depending on your reaction, those are feelings.
Right.
So that's why branding and marketing are two different things. Marketing is, a strategy, a set of steps, tactics. I'm going to do X, Y, Z, da 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 da. Branding, you can't control that directly. You control it indirectly by what we just said about the way that you interact with your customers, the way that you interact with potential customers. Those things go a long way, because we as humans, we will talk. And when somebody asks us and they need help, like an example of real estate, buying a house, that's just how it goes down. So think about branding as the overall takeaway, and marketing is, okay, I need to get attention for my business. I hope that clears it up. I really do, because it can be confusing. I know that, because I hear it all the time when I talk to clients, when I'm online, when I'm doing research, and I'm in Facebook groups and making comments and having conversations with people. I often see people getting marketing and branding confused, and I want to clear that up, because marketing is something that I love, that I'm interested in, but I'm also curious to know how other people who don't really care about marketing, what do you have to say about it? I really want to know. So now that I've provided an answer to that marketing question, let me know what you think. Follow me online, Terry Johnson Online. Leave me a comment. Leave me a direct message, a DM. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. I'm pretty much everywhere online. So just do a search or find me on your favorite platform. Also, you can find me at my website, terryjohnsononline.com. And you can get some information there and reach me there. Also, one more thing, I have a Discord. I have a Discord community that I would love you to be a part of. All you have to do to join is to go to terryjohnsononline.com/info, INFO, and there'll be a link for you to join the Discord community. Now, that is a separate area where we can have a discussion about marketing topics, marketing strategy, branding, SEO, any of those things that we do online to grow our business. I'll be more than happy to have a discussion with you there. There'll also be some more resources and information if you decide to join the community, and I hope you do. So and also that'll be a place for you to let me know what questions you may have about marketing and marketing strategy and branding and any of these topics that we're talking about, so I can make sure that I get you the answer that you need. So that is it for today. I hope the answer to this question is something that you understand, something you can connect with, and that is really the purpose of doing this show, is to answer those questions that you may have and you feel like you can't ask anybody. Or I know this information is online, but sometimes it can be confusing, the way that some of these websites and places, how they answer the question in such in such a technical way. So I want to make it simple. I want to keep it simple so you can understand and use the information to grow your business and help you build a better business. So let's do this again. I'll see you next time and we'll answer another question. I really hope you have some questions that really stump me, because you want to ask TJ about marketing and I'll give you the answer. See you later.